Hey guys, DPG here, David Patrick Green, and just doing a little video on the move right now. What I just wanted to talk to you about is something that just occurred to me on the treadmill. And that is, if you are trying to communicate with someone because, you think you're ready for a part, or you just want to meet them, help them out, get to know them, whatever the reason, and they're being kind of rude, like they don't answer back. And actually, this even happens personally. It just occurred to me when I was trying to buy something off someone on Facebook Marketplace, and we had started a conversation, and I thought we were gonna, I thought I was gonna buy something from him, and they said, yeah, I'll let you know by the middle of the week. Okay, so that went. Then I sent an email to them and said, hey, are we still on or whatever? And got nothing back, right? And most people wouldn't even follow up one time in anything, in any circumstance. They would just, get butthurt, as they say on Floribama shores. And they'd, take their joys and go home. But I have learned something, and that is to follow up. And because, there's a million reasons why somebody didn't respond to you. And only one of them is that they're trying to be rude and ignorant. And what are the chances, right? Who wants to go through life that way? Not that many people. So what I did is I just said, listen, it's midweek. I'm still interested in this item. What's the deal? Still haven't heard anything. And this is now Saturday, so I expected to hear from them Wednesday, Thursday. It's now Saturday. So I can think to myself, listen, this person is rude, doesn't have good manners, etc. Or I can just continue to follow up until I get a response. Now, to me, frankly, emotions don't really play a part in this kind of stuff. You do not want to get emotional about things like this because it's only going to backfire on you. And feeling righteous and I was raised better, I have better behavior than they do. I mean, good luck with that, right? Good luck with that. So what I recommend is you just keep following up until they answer, or and also what you should be doing, and I am doing in this case, is I'm also looking for the item elsewhere, right? Because I actually may find a better deal or a better condition item, whatever, something more suitable. Anything is possible. So don't get stuck on people and their behavior. Always be the bigger person and handle it professionally. Because I think most people, if somebody emails you, should you email them back, even if it's to say no, yes. So I will continue to probably follow up with this person until they say, oh, sorry, it's sold. And that's happened before. Or I get tired of it, or I find something better, right? So there's lots of alternatives, but in no circumstances am I going to get bent out of shape, or at least I'm going to try not to get bent out of shape and feel like, why aren't they, be like a child? Why aren't they? This isn't fair. They're not, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I recommend you do in your life at large, but in particular in your life as an actor, someone trying to become an actor, is you have to connect with your community, and they're not all going to respond when you want them to, and they're not all going to respond how you want them to. But the key is to continue to follow up with people that you have carefully chosen, that you think you have a lot of value to add, and avoid the ones that you don't feel like a great connection to, because the more random you are, the more people across the board you choose, it's very difficult to make any major progress, because you will always be like too late, in your follow-ups. You want to be able to respond, follow up. Generally speaking, I like 48 to 72 hours. After 48 hours, if somebody hasn't replied to me, I will just assume they didn't get the email, or they forgot, it got lost in the shuffle, or it went to their spam. So I'm just going to keep hitting them, because if it did go to spam, maybe eventually it won't, or maybe they'll take a notice of it when they happen to look at their spam folder, or maybe I'll hit them up on another form of communication, like social media, or if I have their phone number or whatever, text, phone, call a colleague, LinkedIn. There's a million ways to do it. But choose a few people at a time that are you really, really, really are interested in. And even if they sort of express like a lack of interest in you at the time, that doesn't mean you can't follow up if you have something interesting to say to them. If you can add value, most people will take it, even if they don't think they want it. I like to say this. If you're scared to call somebody, if you don't have anything to offer, what if you had a basket full of freshly baked chocolate chip cookies? Would you be okay offering that to them, even if they told you to buzz off another time, even if they told you they weren't interested in your acting services or your internship services or your employment services? If you said, hey, no, that's okay. I'm just trying to be friendly, and I've got a basket full of freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. Would you like one? Yeah, I would do that, right? Most people would say, yeah, of course, because I know most people like that. Well, you've got to think of yourself a little more highly than a chocolate chip cookie, and you're off to the races, okay? So listen, don't get bent out of shape no matter what other people do. Don't worry about what other people do. They are doing those things for their own reasons, many of which we also share, right? If somebody, some stranger's reaching out to us, I don't know, some people are going to say, I don't have time for that. Other people are going to give them too much attention and distract themselves from what they themselves should be doing. But everybody's got different responses. So if you really feel there's a great reason for you to contact these people, follow up, and don't get bent out of shape. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to work together and I can teach you more stuff like this and how to be a really self-sufficient independent actor with feeling like you've got the power of Thor, lightning and thunder at your fingertips, then hit me up, david@hackhollywood.com or dpg@davidpatrickgreen.com, and I will talk to you soon.